Have you ever looked in the mirror, truly looked, and felt a little surprised by the reflection staring back? Maybe you've noticed your skin seems thinner lately, a bit more fragile, or perhaps it's a dryness that no amount of expensive cream seems to quench, a certain tightness that feels like your skin is thirsty from the inside out. You might see new lines etching their way around your eyes and mouth, and you think, well, that's just part of getting older. We're told that wrinkles, sagging, and dry, crepey skin are just inevitable mile markers on the road of life. But what if I told you that a significant part of that aging process, the part that makes you look and feel older than you are, isn't just about the number of candles on your birthday cake? What if it's being accelerated by a daily habit you believe is one of the healthiest things you do? We all try to do the right thing for our bodies, especially as we get older. We eat our vegetables, we try to get a little walk in, and we choose what we think are healthy drinks. But there is one specific drink sitting in almost every American refrigerator, celebrated for its vitamins and praised as a symbol of a healthy breakfast that could be secretly working against you. It could be robbing your skin of its youthful plumpness, and even worse, tricking your body into a state of chronic dehydration, no matter how much of it you drink. In this video, we're going to pull back the curtain on this beloved beverage. We're going to uncover the science behind how a so-called health drink can actually damage your skin's vital support system from within, and how it creates a vicious cycle of dehydration that leaves you feeling tired, foggy, and looking years older. But please, don't worry. This isn't about making you feel guilty. It's about empowerment. Because once you understand what's happening, the solution is wonderfully simple, delicious, and something you can start doing today to reclaim your skin's glow and your body's hydration. Before we dive in, if you're committed to aging with vitality and grace, and you appreciate learning the kind of health secrets that often get overlooked, go ahead and click that subscribe button. We're building a community here dedicated to living our best lives at every age. And I'm always so curious to know where everyone is watching from. Let me know in the comments below. Are you in the sunny south, the crisp northeast, the Midwest, or somewhere else entirely? It's wonderful to see how far our message of health and empowerment can reach. Alright, let's talk about this mystery drink. What is this common beverage found on breakfast tables from California to Maine that's causing so much trouble? It's fruit juice. Yes, I'm talking about that beautiful glass of orange juice next to your morning toast, that refreshing apple juice you might sip in the afternoon, even that healthy cranberry or grape juice you drink for its antioxidants. I'm talking about all of them, and especially the ones that say 100% juice, not from concentrate or all natural, right on the label. I know what you might be thinking. Wait a minute. Fruit is good for me. How can juice be bad? And you're absolutely right to ask that. We've been told our entire lives that fruit is nature's candy, packed with vitamin C, potassium, and all sorts of wonderful things. And it is. When you eat a whole piece of fruit, you're getting all of that goodness. But here's the crucial difference, the one that changes everything. When you eat an orange, you're not just getting the juice. You're getting the pulp, the membranes, the pith. You're getting the fiber. Think of that fiber as the fruit's built-in safety system. It acts like a net in your digestive tract, slowing down the absorption of the fruit's natural sugar called fructose. This slow, gradual release gives your body time to process the sugar without getting overwhelmed. It's a gentle, steady supply of energy. Eating a whole orange is a healthy event for your body. But what happens when we turn that orange into juice? To get one single 8-ounce glass of orange juice, you need to squeeze about 3 to 4 medium-sized oranges. In doing so, we strip away almost all of that precious protective fiber. What you're left with is a highly concentrated glass of sugar and water. All the sugar from 4 oranges hitting your system all at once with nothing to slow it down. Your body doesn't know the difference between the sugar in that juice and the sugar in a can of soda. To your liver and your bloodstream, it's just a massive sudden sugar flood. A single glass of apple juice can have as much sugar as a candy bar. A glass of grape juice often has even more. We would never sit down and eat 4 oranges in one sitting, would we? It would feel like too much. Yet we can drink that equivalent amount of sugar in a glass of juice in under a minute, thinking we're doing something wonderful for our health. This is the first and most important thing to understand. That glass of juice is not the same as the fruit it came from. It's a sugar bomb, and this massive fiberless sugar hit is what sets off 2 very damaging processes in our body's processes that directly impact how your skin ages and how hydrated you feel. Let's talk about the first one, the one that's happening deep beneath the surface of your skin. It's a process called glycation. It sounds like a complicated scientific word, but the concept is actually quite simple, and once you understand it, you'll never look at sugar the same way again. Imagine the structure of your skin. Deep down in the dermis, the second layer of your skin, you have a beautiful, intricate network of proteins. The 2 most important ones are collagen and elastin. Think of collagen as the mattress springs that give your skin its firmness and support. It's what keeps your skin plump, taut, and lifted. Elastin, as the name suggests, is like the elastic bands in that mattress. It's what gives your skin its bounce and allows it to snap back into place after you smile or frown. When we're young, this network is strong, flexible, and perfectly organized. It's why young skin is so resilient and smooth. Now, here comes the sugar from that glass of juice you just drank. It gets absorbed rapidly into your bloodstream, and these little sugar molecules start racing through your body. The problem is, sugar is sticky, and it has a particularly nasty habit of attaching itself to proteins. When a sugar molecule latches onto one of your precious collagen or elastin fibers, it triggers this process of glycation. Let me give you a visual. Imagine your healthy, springy collagen fibers are like perfectly cooked spaghetti noodles, flexible and strong. Now imagine pouring a thick, sticky sugar syrup all over those noodles. What happens? They become stiff, brittle, and clump together. They lose their flexibility. This is exactly what glycation does to your skin's support structure. This process creates harmful new molecules called advanced glycation end products, or for short AGEs. The name itself is so fitting, isn't it? These AGEs are nasty little villains. They make your normally resilient collagen and elastin fibers rigid and weak. The organized, supportive network that holds your skin up begins to break down. The mattress springs get rusty and snap. The elastic bands become brittle and lose their stretch. So what does this look like on the outside in the mirror? The collagen that keeps your cheeks full and firm starts to weaken, leading to sagging and jowls. The elastin that lets your skin bounce back can't do its job anymore. So the expression lines from smiling and laughing, which used to disappear, now stick around as permanent wrinkles and crow's feet. Your skin's entire support structure is compromised, making it thinner, more fragile, and more prone to looking old before its time. And it gets worse. These AGEs don't just damage your existing collagen, they also interfere with your body's ability to produce new, healthy collagen. So you're not just breaking down what you have, you're also blocking the repair process. It's a double whammy for your skin. Furthermore, these AGEs are pro-inflammatory. They generate free radicals, those unstable molecules that ricochet around your cells, causing damage and inflammation, which is another major driver of aging. You can actually see glycation happening in other parts of your life. Think about what happens when you toast a piece of bread. The bread turns brown and becomes firm and crispy. That browning process, that's glycation in action. The heat causes the sugars in the bread to react with the proteins, creating that browned, stiff surface. A similar, albeit much slower process is happening inside your skin every time you consume a concentrated dose of sugar. You are in a very real sense slowly caramelizing from the inside out. It might feel a bit unsettling to learn this, but remember, knowledge is power. It's not about being afraid of a little sugar in a piece of fruit. The damage comes from the concentration and the speed of the sugar delivery, which is precisely the problem with fruit juice. Now that you know how sugar wages war on your skin's collagen, you can make a simple choice to protect it, and I hope you're finding this information valuable so far. If you are, would you do me a small favor and tap the like button? It really does help our video reach other seniors who might be unknowingly making the same mistake, and it lets me know that we're on the right track with our content. Thank you for that. Now, as damaging as glycation is to the structure of your skin, it's only half of the story. The other more immediate problem caused by that